Welcome, welcome. We are back. We are playing another new deck. This one is a BJ the Brave, one of his creations once again. It did not have a name. Guys, I went to the Runeterra AR website, which is awesome to see that that site is still up and doing things. Feels a little weird to get a Chrono deck from the Runeterra website, but hey, I'm not complaining, okay? So, I go to the Runeterra AR, I search for budget, nothing pops up. I scroll for a while until I find one that has BJ's name on it. So, I'm gonna try it out, why not? I am calling this one the Orange deck, Orangey. No mulligans. Because it has a predominantly orange unit. Ginormous, okay? We're all about the orange here.
I made it myself.
I'm gonna drop my persistent Squire. He's always out there, he's persistent like that. And yeah, again, special thanks to BJ. It's awesome what you do for this community, man. So let's see what happens here. My opponent, his name is Sebeleb. I don't know, it's hard to see. He's dropped his Brilliant Martyr, so it does appear that he wants to die. My Squire has Confront, but you know what? I think I'm going to pass on him. I don't really need the Star Siphon for the extra energy or the extra mana. I'm just going to do the straightforward drop a bunch of bodies, and let's just see if I do better than yesterday. I don't think I want to let him hit me here, so what do I have for removal? Yeah. Nope. It's time to kill him. We'll shift into Star Siphon, that's fine. Okay, for 2 mana, I've got the Limit Breaker, which is gonna flourish with extra energy. I've got Kinetic Absorber or my Pit Dog. Oh, I also have my Canine Adjutant out there, but let's try Limit Breaker.
You put on yourself.
I have a feeling his, you know, the Star Siphon is going to boost him up to, what is that, maybe a 3-4?
Seriously, how did that get through testing?
Seb is going to drop his Temple Analyst. The Temple Analyst, who has Blitz. I believe he wasted his attack already, so yeah. There we go. So, round 3, my Limit Breaker just became a 3-4, and if I can keep up that pattern, that is juicy. The Stalwart Champion is a new card to me. I do not have his Immortalized condition, but for 3 cost as a 3-4, that's not bad. Otherwise, I go Glittering Gladiator with a dog. Let's try that. Let's throw the Gladiator out there. He is something of a grower, so it says when he survives damage, either non-combat or in combat, he's going to grow. I believe I saw some cards in this deck also that will hurt myself, or I can use pings to transfer a little bit of something here or there, so let's see. You know, let's see how it plays out. My opponent might be dropping a spell here. Nope, looks like he is dropping a dog of his own, the Temple Guard Hound. Huh. Okay, for 2 costs, I can go Pit Dog, Absorber, or the Adjutant. And it is my attack. I like the Adjutant here. My opponent cannot block an evasive. So if nothing else, we'll get the Adjutant in there. Oh, my opponent has the Ramp spell. You know, I try my best not to complain. And believe me, if you knew me in person, you would say, okay, that's his best. But, guys, we just got the first patch. Since we've jumped into this open, is it a beta? Okay, so after a week in the beta, we still cannot get some UI improvements. I'm gonna attack all out here. I don't see anybody that can really hurt me there. Maybe the boof is gonna take out my Gladiator, but I do have some Chaos Control as protection. Boof, he makes it through. Are we both specialist Boof? And Boof ever loyal? Is that really how it is? We couldn't get two separate names there? I was in the middle of complaining about something, and now I gotta complain about a whole different topic. Guys, it's really, it stuns me how you can play an immediate card, a spell, an action, and your opponent has no idea what happened to it. It just disappears. I got a block here. Let's go like this, and like that. And then I'll throw my spell out there to see if I can keep my gladiator alive. It's not going to help him boost at all, but it'll help me block a little. Makes me feel better. So yeah, there has got to be something. There's got to be some way that you can show the card that was dropped for like 4 seconds in the middle of the screen. Make it nice and big so that people have 4 seconds they can read it, okay? And if they're busy for 4 seconds because they're talking into their cameras, have a scroll, have a log, have something that can be consulted, you know? It just, as a new player, I don't understand how this can continue. And then my second complaint, he's just a body at this point, but I do want to keep my flourish going with my limit breaker, so I'm only going to drop the absorber here.
The best you've got.
That'll save me some 2 energy for next round, worth growing. Yeah, you gotta show people what happens when they play cards. You gotta show what happens when your opponent plays cards, you know? Even this spell is a fast spell, the Sunshock. And it could be bigger, it could, just be right in the middle of the board. You know, just show me what's happening here. I do not want to play either. Yeah, I forget whose turn it is to attack here, but I'm just going to pass. I'm going to keep my 2 spell mana because it helps my limit breaker grow. And so round 5, he is an 8/7. Yeah, that's not bad. His Immortalized says, I see you, Overflow. Huh. I wonder how I would achieve that. Oh, okay, that's right. Overflow is where you get 10 energy or more. Overwhelm, which is now called Overpower. That's not confusing at all, guys, no. We'll throw that guy out there. We'll even put up my Absorber with his Confront. And again, I do have the Chaos Control in my back pocket if I should need it. So yeah, my second complaint, why is the 2 different dog cards both called Boof? This cannot be real. He's throwing another spell here. Oh, he's going to phase an agent to draw 1. Okay. You know, some of the vocabulary has been getting rather cumbersome. I wanted to say like clumbering, but I guess that's not a word. It's my language here, guys. I do know how to speak. But yeah, there is like phase and mute and rewind, and I should probably make a list so I sound like I actually know what I'm talking about, but it is lengthy. It's a ginormous amount of vocabulary, phase, mute. I probably mentioned those 2 already. I've got 4+2. Can I spend 2 more on my pit dog? I sure can. Let's get you out there, Boof number 1. This is the original Boof. Wait, is he a 3rd Boof? Okay, maybe this makes slightly more sense. So there's there's only 1 Boof, but there's like 3 different iterations of Boof times 2 for each time he immortalizes. This is their attack, sub. I have a Desperate Primordial. This is the first time I've seen this guy, but he is temporary, so I don't want to drop him here. I've seen the enemy core take damage twice. Not sure we can hook that up, but I do have a body here. I'll throw out my my Stalwart Champion. Why not?
Is that the Best you've got?
My opponent will drop another absorber, and I think I'm good here. I've got 2 units and 1 spell in my back pocket, so it looks like the absorber wants my bloodline tracker. I don't think I'd even use the bloodline tracker so far. My opponent is down 9 health to my 22, so it might be feeling a little bit of pressure, you know. Oh, and that's all he wanted? Okay. Oh, but if he survives damage, yeah, he immortalizes. He's going to shift us to Star Siphon, which is okay. I don't know, is it worth it? I don't think it's worth it. It's just my bloodline tracker and a little guy evolving. Oh, somehow Boof, ever loyal. Oh, he appeared there for a second. That was interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I could throw out another unit. Sure, why not? Put out a second stalwart champion, so you know, when it comes turn to attack, my people are, I don't know, we're significant. My limit breaker over here, oh my gosh, you guys, he's become an 11-10. He is now up to a 14-13, and he might cause a problem at some point. It is my attack, right? It is. I've got 2 more units and my emergency spell, so let's just throw all the trash out there. My absorber has his confront again. Who do I want here? Guess I'll take his absorber. Yep, I think that's it for confronting. Okay, let's do a big swing. Why not? I do like this style, guys. The simple put your people on the map and push them forward. You know, my opponent has considerably more mana than I do. He was just at 10 to my 7, so he did play some ramp stuff there. I've got a spell here. It's fast. 2 agents phase. If they have the same name, destroy them. Huh. Wow, for 6 cost. That's pretty interesting. He's going to phase out 2 of me, so that'll take out my Boof. Yep. Oh, that sucked.
Well done, champ.
Huh. One of his people did a little, you know, an immortalize. I keep wanting to say they evolve, but yeah. Alright, we've got Boof Ever Loyal on my opponent's side, and over here we've got a Boof who is not quite grown yet. He hasn't quite decided what he wants to be when he grows up. You know, will he be Ever Loyal, or will he be something else? I'm gonna drop, nope, can't throw that one because he's temporary. Okay. I think I'm good there. My opponent wants to blow 6 of his mana. And I'm defending. The Debris Collector. I have used this card in BJ's previous deck, the Swashbuckers. Wow, did my opponent do something? He somehow spent all 10 of his mana. Oh, he's got a big ol' 13 cost card that says summon the strongest agent in your deck now and at each round start. Holy moly. That is quite a spell there for 13 cost, huh? He's gonna drop his big boss man. Wow. And I'm on defense, huh? Okay. We'll throw out the Debris Collector, or Debris, if that's the part of the world you live in. And honestly, for 4 cost, my Debris Collector, I don't know, he's pretty close to the damage, yeah. Does the boss man have Confront? Looks like he does not. I could take him out here. Yep. Or at least I could do a lot of significant damage here. So, let's see. Give an ally +3, enemy -3. So neither of us will die here. It's just going to be a head bump type of thing. And it's really interesting that each round he's going to bring this guy back again and again. So I don't know if I like that. My limit breaker is setting records, though. He is up to a 17-16. I did evolve with my Debris Collector. He is now a living comet. So we've got some stuff here we can do, guys. I do have a full board, and I guess that we gotta swing. Oh my gosh, his boss. Apparently it rejuvenates. Or no, he had more than one. He had 3 boss cards in his deck, so that when he played, that 13 cost spell, he is now summoning multiple bosses. I don't know what happened to his previous boss that was down to 1 life. Did it somehow rejuvenate, you know? I guess that's kind of with my first complaint, is that things aren't explained. Like, why did this happen, you know? Why did this guy... Like, I put 9 damage into him, but suddenly he comes back as healthy? To me, that seems a little weird. Of course, all my people just got muted. I missed that. I was talking. Here we go. Curb the anomalies. Mute all agents. Yep. Okay. Well, that is unpleasant. Guys, I thought I was doing pretty good there for a bit. Yeah, I am up 22 to his 4 life. But, you know, I just... Yep. Guess we'll do the ramp thing, and yeah, ever since that spell... Huh, so something is healing them. Yep, I can't seem to figure out what it is that's healing him. Oh, it's the one true timeline? Okay, I get that. That heals everybody 1, right? Heals our core for 1, but to come back as fully healed? I don't know. Ooh, what's this red symbol? I haven't seen that. Oh, that is the rejuvenate, huh? Yep. Okay, I guess I looked for the keyword on the card in the print section, and it wasn't there, so I did not see this little red... Can you guys see that? Oh, that's right. He's got some overpower, too. Wow. Oof, that was significant. So that knocked us down to a life of 2, and I don't see us coming back from that, guys. That was significant. My opponent, Seb, you know, the way he bought time until he had that 1 card, I wonder if that was one of his divers. I might have forgotten to check. I'm being phased again, yep. There's my temporary guy. I don't think I can play him. Wow. Okay, so complete turnaround, which is one of the things that I do like about this game, is that you can go into it thinking you're doing well. Surprise! Eruption Incarnate. That is a cool looking card. I'm a big fan. Oh, we both are in Eruption Incarnates. Was that the Hidden Locus? It was. So we both immortalized. It is my attack. We might as well do the temporary guy, right? Yeah. Okay, all of us have overpower here, so if we can just manage to do enough damage... I don't think that's gonna work. My opponent has a couple of 6s and his beefies. So I don't see us getting through this, guys. It looks like he's gonna eliminate us, and okay. I don't want to call this a loophole in the strategy or the meta, but this card back here, yep, Army of the Sun. Yeah. That's punishing. You know, to be able to revive the strongest and bring in the new strongest. It kind of reminds me of Runeterra with the sun gods. How if 2 of the sun gods became champions, they would switch out the deck for like the king deck or something, the god deck, and then every card in that god deck was just amazing. I did it a couple times, guys, you know. So our first battle with BJ's Orangies had some ups and downs. Okay, let's get back in there, let's try it again, but I do want to wait a minute so that I don't encounter Seb, whatever his name was again, because that is just an unpleasant way to do it. I don't know if I know enough about the game to know which cards are the removal, which cards can stop other cards, you know, the counters, the balance. It is just a mystery to me. How would I have stopped that? How would I have prevented it? Did I just, you know? Too many questions, guys. Too many wonderings. But it is, again, it's the first week. I'm patient. I'm still playing. Our opponent here is RJ Hoffy. And it looks like he is playing the red and orange deck, very similar to mine. Light Steel Engineer and the Bright-Eyed Supplicant. I also have a Supplicant. I kind of like her. Debris Guy, Boof. Yeah, my hand looks okay. So let's see how RJ Hoffy pilots his red and orange deck. Maybe there's something I can learn, you know? I'm going to toss out my Squire for one.
I made it myself.
Yep, he's excited to be here. I do like the audio tracks, guys. This is awesome. If we can get all the cards to do the audio track, you know. Okay, he's got Confront, Grant Agents I Strike Bleed. I wonder if that makes me not want to block here. I guess I don't have that option. I have 0 money, 0 mana, so he's going to give us both bleed? Huh. That's interesting. But he does say that he will destroy, he will immortalize if I see an agent destroyed by bleed. So let's see if we both pop here. Yeah, okay. You know, just the only way to play is to learn. My pit dog's going to come out as a 2/4, and he does have overpower. Otherwise, I've got kinetic absorber. Let's go absorber. I have a feeling my opponent's going to play out something small. I can grab it and immortalize with it. Unless he's got a spell here. Oh, he's got his own. Alright. Doing something of a mirror match here. If I do, then we both immortalize, huh? And we shift to Star Siphon. And do I want Star Siphon? You know, why not? I am going to throw him in there. We're going to give an honor nod. And we'll both evolve. Why not? We'll both immortalize. Get us the Star Siphon, so we should come back with 3+3 in the mana. Yep, 3+3 for my opponent, RJ Hoffy. Let's see what he's got. He's going to do his Bright-Eyed Supplicant for 3. I could also do my Bright-Eyed Supplicant. She does have Confront. She needs to survive damage twice. Yep. I do have a Chaos Control. I want to use that. Yeah, I think that's about it. Otherwise, I've got my Stalwart Champion out here. Let's put Stalwart Boy out there, and then we'll keep the Chaos in our back pocket. I have a feeling that's what RJ's doing as well. But, you know, until you do it, yeah. Both our Absorbers are going to pop. Oh, and old girl wants to get survive damage twice, huh? Okay. I think I'd like to keep my Absorber. And honestly, I don't really care about him, but if my opponent has a 3-cost spell and I can get that out of his hands, I'm cool with that, because I'd rather take the chance that he has spent all his removal. Oh, it looks like he has boosted up his Supplicant, but didn't change the numbers too much there. Huh, that was interesting. Oh, he took some away from his Absorber. Huh, maybe not. I'm not sure what happened there. It's not good when that is my theme song. I'm not sure what happened there. When the YouTubers are all saying that, it's just not good. I've got 4 + 3 is 7. I could gain an empty with the ramp. I could put out my big boy. I do have my Supplicant of my own. Hmm. 4 plus 3. I know, I'm thinking. Let's throw out the pit dog for a second. Why not? I only threw him out there because he was cheap. You know, oh, my opponent has the star-fueled medic, where everybody gets hit for 1. Deal 1 to all agents, then heal everybody. So, looks like my stalwart champion is going to die here. Yep. Okay. Oh, yeah, and because she survived damage twice, that's right. So she's gonna start growing now, the Overseer of Trials. That's interesting. That is interesting. So if I sacrifice 3 of my life, I can actually gain 4 reserve energy? How does that work? Huh. Maybe that would help if I had my my debris out there. Yeah, let's try. Can't afford debris anymore. It is my attack. I guess I'll confront on the star-fueled medic. Let's see if he wants to hit my dog. Looks like he does. He'll block. So this will just reduce the life. Wow. Oh, because fervor. When this agent survives damage. Ah. Okay, that was not really what I wanted to do there. I'm just going to take the extra gain. So we'll get a little bit of ramp. I don't understand the 4 energy reserve thingy, but yeah, I'm up to 6 plus 3. My opponent with the attack token is at 5 plus 3. And he's dropping his 5 cost. This is the Light Steel Engineer. Okay. 6 plus 3. I think I'm going to throw out my Star Seeker. I no longer have my Chaos Gate in the back pocket. Yep, and this doesn't look good for my Star Seeker. Wow. Not sure if it's the new deck, because new decks can be tricky like that, or if we're just sucking today. You know, this might just be an off day. I just can't seem to get things right here. Ooh, my breakdown is 15. My health is at 15, so let's see what Stalwart Champion does. We can follow it up with debris. Okay, he did immortalize, and his immortalized self is now the Enlightened Survivor. Ooh, he has a 4/5 with Rejuvenate. My opponent switched us to Volcanic Rivers with a Blazing Shifter. That's a fancy card for 4 cost. +1/+1 for each timeline in the timeline stack. Wow. So he is kind of the opposite of Baldy, who has -1 for every timeline in the stack. So Blazing Shifter, that's interesting. Let's throw out Debris Collector. Why not? He comes in as an 8/8. And then it is me. I can attack with my 8/8. Also my 4/5 with Rejuvenate, but I could end up getting him killed. Yep, let's just go with the 8/8 for now. My opponent will throw out his Blazing Shifter. Okay. Well, that makes me feel a little better. We didn't do any real damage, but we took out a Blazer. Round 7. My opponent's still sitting on the Overseer. I do need to find a way to take her out. RJ drops a Desperate Primordial. Oh yeah, I think I may have had one of those. I just saw him. Yeah, maybe last game. Alright, 8+3, huh? I like the big 8 right there. I can ramp again, but I think I'm going to try out the Supplicant. Let's get her out there. She needs to survive damage twice, then she can turn into this monster Overseer of Trials. I do like her costume there, her outfit. Second Primordial, that's fine with me. Alright, give me something. Just give me somebody. I'm going to do my big unlock potential. Oh, the Absorber is back. Yep. Okay, he has shifted us to Star Siphon once again. I'm defending, and I don't have any more units, really. I guess I could throw out the supplicant. Wow. Whole lot of fire in his world. His primordials both immortalized into Vera. That's cool. Yeah, this is not looking good. He's got 6 against my 3 bodies. You know, some of his bodies are kind of beefy. You know, this may have been where I should have dropped my supplicant, but I also really want to get rid of this overseer. So, depending on what spell my opponent, RJ, drops on the overseer, I need to take her out. Everybody else, oh, RJ, what are you doing? He's thinking. He's rearranging things. Yeah, he does want to keep that overseer alive. Okay, and he, for some reason, only attacked with these guys, so let's put him out there. I could stand to take 4 damage here. Yeah, I'm at 11. I'm going to take the 4 damage and just see. You know, maybe RJ's got a trick up his sleeve, but I'm getting rid of his overseer. Getting rid of her! Come on! Yeah, more immortalizings. There's another hit. Okay. I mean, I think we did that okay-ish. Yes, we took 4 damage, but we popped one of his big guys. My debris collector has immortalized. It'd be nice if the supplicant had, you know, some rejuvenate there. You have 10 energy crystals at round start. Okay. So I'm at 9 right now. Gain an empty crystal. That's not going to help. Let's throw out the supplicant again, you know. Let's see if we can make our own overseer or 2. That'd be cool.
Magma answers my call.
Oh wow, what is that? 4 cost, unstoppable flow, huh? Are we back to my turn to attack? We are. I've got a couple cards in my hand that are not really helping anybody. Let's see if I can wiggle some here. I do want that, and I'll take that. Hopefully it'll damage me once. This girl is only going to be good for an 11 attack. But does she have overpower? She does not. I think I gotta keep her in the back row. It'd be nice to pop that guy with her. And then we have our 10-5 with overpower. You know what? I'm feeling ballsy. This doesn't happen too often, but I'm going to do a hair poof. Poof. And then we're just going to throw everything out there and watch some stuff crash together, okay? Is my supplicant going to live here? My opponent has 2 cards. Are they also worthless? Yeah, otherwise a lot of things are going to die. Yeah, can we get it? Oh, there we go. Oh, nice. It's a little more responsive today. You know, before you had to sort of wiggle around, but now if you hit this part of the arc, maybe right under the arch there, yep, it does give you some results. RJ, are we stuck? Oh, come on, man. We can't be stuck. He's at 20 life to my 3. Why are we not attacking? Why is our button broke? Oh, come on. I guess I could throw out a card just to see if something happens here. Like, there's no counter, there's no... It doesn't say opponent's turn? Okay. I'm gonna play this card in the hopes that something happens. Oh no, I can't even play it. Nope. I can't grab any cards. Nope. Wow. I'm not gonna say that I'm disappointed because again, it's still so early, but man is that disappointing when you play for 10-15 minutes and sometimes matches can go for much longer than that, and then you get to a spot where it's just broke. It's just, it doesn't want to get up, it doesn't want to respond to anything I do. I can click the settings, the gear button, and I can say surrender. But otherwise, RJ and I, we're just stuck here waiting, you know, waiting for our battle to play out, and nothing. I'm gonna give sad dog face. I can't even do my emote that says sad dog face crying. So that's the state that we are in, guys. After week 1, after the first patch to the open beta number 2, or whatever you want to call this, and I'm forced to surrender because we're stuck, we're frozen. So here we go. Hope you're good out there, RJ. It was fun while it lasted. I cannot even surrender. Nope. Are you sure you want to surrender? Yes. And okay. It looks like my entire game has crashed. So I didn't set out to make a criticism video. I really didn't. I just wanted to play the game, and I just wanted to play with a new deck and see what happens. But so I'm sorry, guys. I am still a fan. I will be back here tomorrow. You can come see me tomorrow, but it's just so if you're a developer, hey, I'm out here, okay? If you email me, if you contact me, I will give you feedback. I will come to your location and I will help you because I love this game. I want to make it awesome. Thanks, you guys. I'll see you next time.